Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I am Viking Wizard. So I'm going to be unboxing Here Be Dragons from the German metal opera supergroup formed way back in 1999 by the one and only Tobias Sammet from Edguy. Originally, it was just going to be the metal opera part 1 and 2. That's the story that I believe. It's the metal opera part 1 and 2. And then they just continued with that and have been making albums since. So this is their, I believe it's their 10th studio album, which I have listened to this album, Turn From Work, digitally, and I do enjoy it. So I cannot wait to get into this physical version and give it a listen. The first track I actually heard off this was Creep Show, which was posted up, and I enjoyed it. But quite a few people have said about this album, they said it just sounds like another Edguy album, which I agree with them. Not a bad thing. I absolutely love it because I'm a massive Edguy fan. The only thing is, because 2014 was the last, I believe it was 2014, was the Space Police by Edguy, which was their last studio album, and I was actually on that tour. I went to Nuneaton, the Queen's Hall, and me and a good friend went to see that show. After the show, we got back to the train station. The train station was closed, so we sat outside the train station all night, and it was cold. I believe it started to rain, and it was miserable. But we got to see Edguy, which was absolutely incredible. But look at that artwork. So yeah, let's actually get into this. I wish Edguy would release a new album, but I know Tobias, it's just not in it with him because I believe, you know, he's more focused on Avantasia now, which is a shame. But the minute I seen this come up and it said about the album was called Here Be Dragons, instantly grabbed me because anything with dragons, wizards, knights and that sort of stuff is right up my street. The last album of Avantasia was a Paranormal Evening with the Moonflower Society. I believe that's what it was called, and I quite liked the album. Thought it was cool. I know some people had mixed reactions, same as the one before that, Moonglow. It had a bit of mixed reactions, but I actually loved it, and I seen them on the Moonglow tour, which was in London. I know they're playing. I believe they're playing. Is it a week or so, or something like that in London? And I can't go because obviously don't have the funds, which I'd love to go to that gig. There's a CD. There's a track listing. There's plenty of special guests on here. So Tobias Sammet leading backing vocals, keyboards, bass. Sasha Paith, I think that's how you pronounce it, leading rhythm guitar, bass. Arnie Vigand, I think that's how you pronounce him, lead guitar and track 3. Miro Rodenborg orchestration. Felix Bonka, I think that's how you pronounce his name, is the drummer for Edguy also. Then you have God knows how many guest musicians. Jeff Tate from Queensryche, Kenny Lacrimo, Michael Kiske from Halloween, Roy Khan ex Camelot, Tommy Karavik, current singer of Camelot, Bob Catley, Magnum, Ronnie Atkins, the name rings a bell, it's gone out my head, Chiara Tricorino, Herbie Langs, Adriana Cowan. Her band's actually playing, Seven Spies are playing at Palm Metal Quest Fest. I'm absolutely incredible. Can't wait to see them. Finally get to see them live. But there's a man himself, the genius, Tobias Sammet. And then some cool artwork. Very cool. I actually hope on the tour they play more than a couple of songs, because I know the Paranormalies and Nim with the Moonflower Society, I believe on their tour they only played like 2-3 songs, if that, the full album, which was weird because 90% of the time, like with this band and certain bands like Dream Theater, pardon me, when they tour for a studio album, brand new studio album, they play a lot off the new albums for say half or nearly 3/4 of the new album, which I think is brilliant. And then they include some of their obviously big hits. But there's a book. Man himself, Tobias Sammet, who's a genius. I just do wish there would be a new Edguy album, but it's going to be a long time for a new Edguy. This is cool, them artwork, and the lyrics is awesome. I definitely love the dragons because, you know, a massive fantasy fan. Some more lyrics. It's cool. The man himself again, Tobias Sammet, such a powerful singer. Then we have lyrics. Some lyrics and, oh, that's a cool picture. Then we have lyrics and the credits, who they're thanking, and it just tells you about all the musicians and all of that sort of stuff. And the back of the book is, as you can see, which is cool. So yeah, this has been Tobias Sammet's Avantasia Here Be Dragons. I will put a link in the description, so say you come across this, and if anybody doesn't know about the band and say the artwork, anything like that piques your interest. If you like your power metal, your symphonic metal, your prog, and if you like your epic stuff and you like your metal operas and all that sort of stuff, then you're definitely going to love this. Another metal opera I definitely recommend giving a go, and only made 3 studio albums, hopefully more at some point, and that's Marius Danielson's Legend of Valley Doom, which is fantastic. I have unboxed some of the stuff on my YouTube channel, but yep, so I'll put a link in the description. Go check them out, absolutely fantastic. I do run a group on Facebook called Powersymphonic. I think you can see the flag up there. It's dedicated to stuff like Avantasia, Edguy, Hammerfall, Labyrinth, Nightwish, Epica, Stratovarius, all of that sort of cool stuff. So like for the genres of power metal, symphonic metal, epic metal, fantasy metal, neoclassical metal, traditional metal, operatic metal, space metal, sci-fi metal, prog power, video games, all of that sort of epic stuff. I think we've got like 3.1k members or something like that at the moment, which is fantastic, and more every day. And I post a lot on there, so I'm always posting new bands, I'm always discovering stuff, and I always get people thanking me for all of the stuff I posted up so they can discover new bands. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm going to go and give the CD a listen now, see what I think of the CD version, and I'll catch you in the next one. If you're new to this channel, if you would like to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, all of that sort of cool stuff, because it helps the channel grow. I'd love to do this full time, but that'd be cool. And then I do show off tattoos, I do latest haul, gig reviews. This coming Saturday, I got a latest haul video because I've got quite a few stuff to show you, which is cool. I've actually got some vinyl, and then I've got some CDs and whatnot, and they're sitting there, so I'll be showing them the weekend, showing them off. So I hope you'll enjoy this. Catch you in the next one. Viking was signing off. Have yourself a good one, and see you later.